Hi guys, it's my Talk to Me Tuesday for June 11th, 2019. It's the Queen. I'm outside for a reason. I wish I had picked a different day to do this because it's chilly this morning. It is like 56 degrees compared to yesterday when we had like 87 degrees. I should have did it yesterday evening before I packed up everything because I did a lot of projects outside for the daycare. I had to clean some baskets that I found at the Goodwill and get them all ready to hold some of the toys and the loose parts that I had been collecting for some of the shelf play activities. So when you put everything in baskets and have it on open shelves, we basically have that concept anyway, but everything that I had was in a Kaplan shelf system, which had clear totes, clear bins with lids, so that the kids could see what's inside, and then you put the label on the outside, where I made my own labels because I would take a picture of what was actually in that container and then put it on the front with the word on the bottom. That's something that we were required to do for QRS, and I've kind of diverged away from that a little bit. It's gonna make my numbers go down as far as my scale rating, but I don't care. I'd rather have the kids with more natural and user-friendly items, so that's why we're trying to eliminate a lot of the plastics that are in the daycare. But the reason I'm outside today is my jelly rolls. I brought them out so that they could get some fresh air. Being outside is now a huge blessing from my chiropractor because I used to not be able to come outside as a child. I spent my whole life indoors because of the pollens and just the things that were in the environment. But I built a tolerance up. After taking myself off of different antihistamines and decongestants and all of those horrible medications, I need to try the chiropractic method because he was already treating me from a post-accident issue, and he said that he could help alleviate my allergies, and I was skeptical, but I went with it. I have not taken anything for my allergies in 7 years, and I can come outside, and you guys know that I love gardening, and I'm out here and nothing bothers me except for bee stings. I have to be careful of the bees around, but they see I plant flowers, so they know I'm their friend, so they kind of leave me alone. I had a hummingbird, not yesterday, but the other morning, that was just hovering by my head, and it was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't get to my camera without freaking him out, him or her, freaking them out and making them fly away. So I just enjoyed the moment for the longest. It was a ruby-throated hummingbird, and it was just so close. It was just hovering. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like Snow White. No, that's Cinderella. I feel like Cinderella with all the creatures because the chipmunks were running around and the bunnies were hopping on the hill, and the neighbor's cat was sitting there with her tail just going. But she stays up on the hill, so she keeps the critters out of my garden. So I let him alone. As long as he doesn't come down on my deck or my patio where I am at, I'm fine. But animals, I still do have the allergy to, the dander on cats especially, and some breeds of dogs. I did have a poodle at one time, and they're hypoallergenic, so I was okay with that. But like I said, I'm not upset, and it's my fault. Yep, totally my fault. I was just so excited to be participating in one of the group activities. I just went and opened them knowing I should have automatically let them air out first. And I do have my basket complete. I'm going to pause this so I can show you. Here is my finished basket. I noticed that a lot of the people that were making them had like a stamped leather piece of fabric sewn there to kind of hide the end. So I said, why not put my own logo there? Now, after I put things in it, I did see where my machine skipped a couple of spaces. You can see that. So I'm going to have to actually go back through and get those caught up, because I used my $7 Brother machine, and that's the one I got from the Goodwill, and every now and then it skips some stitches, and I will have to go through and catch those spaces up later. And since I didn't make this completely huge, that I can still go back and catch a couple of those spaces. Now, it is still square at the bottom, but it flares out quite a bit. And I think I like the relaxedness of it, and the kids seem to love it. Jackson likes it just by itself, but I had the idea of putting some toys in, and what I had in there was some of my log pieces, my natural blocks. I actually got these from a workshop that I went to, because I couldn't see paying 60 bucks for a little box of pieces of wood. I mean, I can do these myself. Yeah, these are extremely hard, and I don't know what kind of wood they are, but they're cool. The kids like them. They said they're little trees. I said, yep, they are, especially the ones like this. They have a few Y's, and then they have just some plain blocks that are rounded off on one end. But they like them, and I have them in here, and it's nice and flexible and kid-friendly. But that sun is getting me, so I'm gonna head inside, get my daycare day started, and hopefully this week get to start cutting on my strips. I look forward to everyone's videos. I apologize for not making comments. I did watch a few last week, but I don't know, my time is just crazy this time of year because I just don't seem to have a free moment. But when I did take a free moment, guess what I did? I watched a movie and I fell asleep within 15 minutes. So that's the extent of me sitting and watching TV. Birds are chirping, cars are zooming by on the other main street. It's on the other side of the Dollar Tree, which you guys know is my neighbor. Anyway, my wind chimes are going. I don't have my really big one out, but I need to get another one because the sound on that one changed over the winter, and I don't like it. So I need a big gong sounding chime so I can know that there's a storm coming. I like that big heavy clang. Who knows, I might just make one. I have a lot of copper pipe downstairs from an old plumbing job. Anyway guys, that's it for me. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. Hug the ones you love. Stay crafty and creative. And I will see you in your videos. Bye! I'm finally getting around to my fat quarters, my strips, my jelly roll. And don't mind my umbrella. I probably should have opened it so it's not distracting. There, that's better. Well, now I've got a dome over my head. Great. Let's see. There. That's better. I'm going to start again. Hi guys, it's my Talk to Me Tuesday for June 9th. Bottom. That's something that we were required to do for our Q, what's it called? And every now and then it skips some stitches, and I was battery too low.